Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins-Hiller alongside myself, Ref Hansen. We are taking it back to June 2006. Stand by. There's Steven DeAngelis, my favorite ring announcer ever, introducing me. And we would always do the handshake and the thumbs down. This was really never on camera. This is one of the few times it was for our anti-Ring of Honor stance that we get heat for. All right, I was wrong. It is not it was June 2006, June 19th, 2006, or May 19th, 2006. And this is in Flushing, New York. There's Prince Nana, one of my favorite heels ever. I think we saw the Creeper in the background. Where was he? He was somewhere back there. Anyway, I remember this show vividly. It was at a high school. This is for WSU, Wrestling Superstars Uncensored. It was not bought out by Sean the Mick McCaffrey yet when made into a women's company. When Mick became a promoter and he and I stopped being friends. I said the day you become a promoter is the day we stop being friends, and sure enough. So here's Prince Nana, one of the best heels I thought in my time. He was he had a character. He was good. He spoke with an accent. He got heat. He wasn't afraid to sell. Crazy, right? When you sell and generate heat, you might be over a little bit. Didn't get pushed hard enough. Hard enough. There he is messing with me because he knew I would respond. But that's because everybody was an indie darling fan, and he didn't flip enough, and he didn't do Japanese strong style enough, and all that stuff. So here's his opponent, the late Xavier, and here's another Xavier match. I'm trying to get all of them up on my channel. Xavier, good friend of mine. I would rib him all the time. You see my hands are crossed like an X? I would rib him by doing that all the time. I don't think he ever picked up on it. Xavier was too. He was never with it. I don't think we're going to get any audio here. I'll try. You can't hear a word he's saying, but the audio is so bad on DVDs because it was never synced up properly. It was never mic'd. I mean, we could do it now if we had a production truck. Now that I've worked in production trucks, I know how they work and the whole bit, but you're not going to get it with a camcorder and a guy holding a microphone in an arena. So it's going to sound echoey and choppy. But Nana spoke with an accent, and here's Nana working as a heel. Now, the only thing that would work would be if Xavier worked as a face. It's a problem with Xavier. He never really worked as a face. He only worked for himself. He only worked for the match. And that, no bueno. It doesn't do anything for anybody. But wrestling's changed now, and apparently it's good that he worked for the match. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit because I'm sure Nana talks for a while. But you have to work for the match. If you work for the match and be a good baby face, good Lord, Nana. Nana's probably cutting a good promo, but we're never going to hear it. La da 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 da. Man, he's still going. I think Nana's saying that, he owes him money, and Jack Sabbath is the promoter. You're probably not going to get a lot in your envelope. Oh, good Lord. I dare you to stop talking. Oh, you're going to let Xavier talk? Oh, what happened there? See, now I missed something. Oh, Xavier got on the mic and said, I dare you to hit me. You hit like a bitch. Nana went, yeah, motherfucker? Yeah, I'll show you. And, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, Xavier's letting him know. You want to beat me? I'll show you. I'll let you beat me. Lay down. Nana, he's got camo on. Very untraditional, like Prince Nana gear, although this is kind of when he started managing a lot more. You probably know him more as a manager now, but he wrestled a lot back in the day. 2 count only with the kick to the head. See, that was good. See, Xavier could pull that stuff out, man. Xavier was super athletic. God, what a body, too. He just had a body. He cared about his body. And Xavier said, he eats good 60% of the time. There I am, being in the right spot, right place at the right time. Nana, give him a cheap shot. There you go. Brilliant by all three of us. Nana now, the proverbial heel house of fire. He has given everything and more to Xavier. God, at this time, we felt, this is May 2006, we felt we were veterans. We were only in it for 5 years. I was in it 7 years. And I'm sure these guys were in it just about the same as me. Nana runs in for that close. See, everything Nana did look good because he put a lot of effort into it. He did a running closeout in the corner, but he tuned himself up and gritted his teeth and ran in and nailed him. He just looks good. I thought Nana was great. I can't put him over enough. You have a gimmick, you put money into your... See, look at the facials he makes. He's selling everything. He sells everything. Nice drop kick. And Xavier works as a pretty good babyface. The only problem is he can't get the crowd behind him. And suicide dive through the middle ropes. And there you go. I mean, wrestling's not that difficult. No 450s. Well, it could be at the end if there's a finish, but he's. And I forget what I did there. I think a fan tried to reach in. What happened there? I don't know what did happen right there. But Flushing, New York, they were a rabid audience. This Flushing, I think this is the high school, Flushing, in Flushing. Xavier tried to get the fan to help out with his boot. I'd probably go yell at the fan. Now I run back in. I said, always give guys a bunch of time out there. Very easy to do. Count to 6 or 7, run out, blah, 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 yell, yell, yell. Yell a little bit more, run back in. This is kind of the Ring of Honor lull here. I don't know if Nana was still in Ring of Honor. At this point, Xavier was not. They got rid of a lot of us. And RF Video was going around shooting all the shows again, and we thought, hey, maybe RF Video come out with their own company, which they eventually did, but it didn't go anywhere. It didn't have any legs. RF Video and Ring of Honor needed to stay together, and it just benefited WWE and TNA that they split. Not that our Ring of Honor with RF Video is going to take over by any means, but it'd still be around today as a force, not as just another name. Xavier. Look at the facials Nana gives. There's guys watching us learning how to be a heel. Well, all the fans know too. Oh, nice. He clips Xavier. Nice bump by Xavier. Well, and the good thing that's recorded, because nice bump by Xavier. I may not say that too many more times. Xavier on the outside selling. He is in pain. Nana going to work on the all-around best. 450, baby. That was his finish. I miss my blonde hair like that. Nice and spiked. See, my bald spot's too big now, so if I did that now, it'd look just stupid. I have to keep it long. So it looks stupid long, God, I missed this. Was a Friday night. I remember this. I left work. Referee Bennett picked me up at work, and we drove here. I got him on this show. I was like, do me a favor. Come pick me up at work. He's like, yeah, sure. He actually lived close by. It was cool. We had a good time. We had a good night. It was fun. This was a very fun show. I remember this. I think this is one of 2 times. Nice roaring elbow. Xavier with a little fire. It's one of 2 times I met Larry Sweeney. He killed himself, for those that don't know. Killed himself at age 29. Hung himself from a ring post. You'd love to know what's going on in that head, huh? Although Xavier killed himself too, so who's to say? I mean, suicide's such a weird thing. What makes someone do it? I thought I wanted to many times. Apparently I didn't. Depression's funny. And in wrestling, it's really weird. I mean, Larry Sweeney, who had a lot of talent, adds charisma. He could talk. His body wasn't that big, so he couldn't be a star that way, but he could have got a lot more, and it's a shame he killed himself. A lot of people liked him. I didn't know him well enough to like him or hate him. I only kind of met him. But good dude. I'll say that. He was, it's one of the only times I met him was this show. Xavier now whipping Nana in. See, I do, and I did a ton of indie shows. A ton. Way more than I would like to admit. And I could pretty much remember all of them, which is, I'm proud of myself in. But I still want to put all these matches up, put them on YouTube, get them up there, like, comment, subscribe, because I want to keep the indie matches, the indie classics, keep them going. I want my career to be on video here. I want my son Maz and my nephews and anyone who ever knew me to be able to see all this stuff. Because it's hidden away. It's on DVDs and videotapes, hidden. Let's get these out. I want to push all the guys out there. Show all your stuff on YouTube. Put all your matches up. Let the world see them. That's such an awesome move by Xavier. I don't know how stiff that was. I never took it, obviously. But, God, it looked good. That could have been a finish. Nice pin, nice kick, but, God, that could be a finish. That move could be a finish. If there's any guys on the indies now, you see it, steal it. I doubt it's being used. Double reversal. This is a pretty good match here. Xavier showing a lot of fire as a babyface. He just, it wasn't natural. I see a heel there. I see a heel who needs a manager. Is what I see in Xavier. He doesn't fit the mold as a babyface. He just doesn't. Never did. Xavier now. At that top rope. Nana is giving it to him. Going for a superplex. This could be it here. Yeah, Nana usually wrestled in trunks, like kind of the Andre the Giant style trunks. I guess he went to the cams here at this time. I remember him in this outfit, but I remember him more as being in the attire. Being more in the... Oh, beautiful segue finish into his finish. Segue finish. 450 nails him with it. Excellent. 1, 2. This one's over. Nice, man. Nice finish. Xavier gets the 1, 2, 3 over Prince Nana here on Wiggy Time on the Fly in its latest installment. Xavier has a pretty good record on my channel. For Sean Mickens, I'm Ref Hansen. I hope you enjoyed this one. Arrivederci and ciao. Like, comment, subscribe, support independent wrestling. That Reffin' Guy on YouTube. I put up a lot of random cool stuff. Nana gets the L here. Xavier gets the W in WSU back in 2006. Xavier, we miss you. We love you. We'll see you in the next life. Signing off.